welcome. Come on in. Y'all know the deal by now. Grab something yummy to drink, kick your shoes off, put your feet up, and we're going to have a good time here. We have some of the crew out tonight. A couple people are feeling under the weather. They're fine. There's nothing serious. They're just a little under the weather. So they're taking a night of rest. Tonight, we're going to do something a little bit different. If you want a reading tonight, all you have to do is type in the word me, M-E, and you'll be entered for any of the readings that we do tonight. And we also have, what's that? Somebody say something?
I don't see it. I don't see it on the Spiritual Coffee House page.
Yeah, I didn't get a notification either.
I'm watching it.
Okay, beautiful.
Oh, there it comes.
We
It must be on a
also
delay.
have a competition or a contest tonight for this lovely piece of amethyst. Anybody that wants to be entered, all you have to do is go to YouTube to the Spiritual Coffee House and subscribe so that you get to see the videos. Most of the videos right now are these, but we're going to start cranking out some good spiritual content over there that you may be interested in. And if you know anybody else that you refer and they do it, that would count for 2 entries, but you got to let us know that you sent them. All right. So tonight, Tiff, you want to work with me? And Tammy and Jack, you guys can work together?
Sure.
Okay. Tiff, how many me's do we have?
1.
Okay. We'll wait one more second. You guys, if you want a reading tonight, if you want, they're done randomly. So if you want a reading, type the word me, M-E, and that'll enter you for any of the readings we do tonight. And we'll wait a second. Any more?
1 more.
One more?
2 more now.
2 more. Okay. So what? We're up to 3?
Yeah.
All right.
Hello, good, happy people.
There you go. You heard it from Jack.
Knock it in.
Oh yeah, Laura Pelosi did subscribe already, so she'll be entered. Somebody do me a favor, write that down, somebody, or remember it.
Okay.
Or Laura, or better yet, Laura, remind me when we're done, please. Send me a text.
Amy Girl subscribe too.
What's that?
Amy Girl subscribe too.
Oh, okay. So if you've already subscribed, please send me a private message letting me know so that we can, enter you. Okay, so how many me's do we have now?
4.
4. Let's just go into readings because we're short some people. Let's go into readings and we can do the weekly stuff a little later. What do you guys think? Change it up a little bit. Yeah? Okay. All right. Tammy, you want to pick a number?
3.
Jackie Klein.
Jackie Klein.
You guys want to take that?
Sure.
All right, Jackie Klein.
I love Laura. She doesn't wait, man. I already got the PM. I love it.
You want to go first?
Go ahead, Jack.
All righty. Okay, so we got the Page of Swords, 10 of Swords, and the 8 of Cups. So I feel like you're going to be probably getting a message. Pages are generally messages. It could be a truth or something creative. And it may have something to do with this 10 of Swords. 10 of Swords is the end of a cycle. It also could be that you feel like you've been stabbed in the back a little bit. So you're gonna get a message around that. And then the Eight of Cups is walking away from something. A lot of times it's going on a spiritual journey or a quest, but definitely walking away from something, leaving something behind. And that's what I got.
Great. Jackie, the first card I have is Deception and Envy. And it shows somebody lifting up a mask. I believe there was somebody that wasn't being truthful with you, and you went along with it for quite a while before you saw, excuse me, I dropped a card. You went along with it until you really saw this person for who they were. And once you got out of that situation, or if you are still in that situation to where you're getting out of it right now, I believe that right away you're going to see the difference, because I have the Material Harvest as the second card. And I believe that when we're in a place of not really where we're supposed to be, we find that it seems that all our resources have stopped. And I believe that once that's out of the way, the Material Harvest will start, to where things start moving again, and you notice that things are coming better for you and everything. The third card I have is Triumph. So it shows a fellow riding a horse, beating feet, holding a flag. And I believe that once you're in that situation of breaking free from that, then you'll be able to fly your own flag and be happy and triumphant over the choices that you've made. And I'll leave you with that.
All right. And if you guys came in after we mentioned it tonight for a reading, all you have to do is type in the word me. We do have a contest for this lovely piece of amethyst, which I'll talk about again in a little bit, so we don't just keep repeating ourselves over and over. How many do we have?
4.
4? Jack, pick a number. I think she said 1. We can't hear, but
1.
who's 1?
Lisa Pearl.
Okay, you ready to go?
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead and I'll go after you.
Okay, so the first card I pulled is the New Moon in Gemini, which is communication is key. For this card, I feel like it's time for you to talk through and work through a situation, no matter how hard it may be for you, or how emotional it is for you. And with this communication, I don't feel like you need to communicate with another person. I feel like you need to, communicate with yourself, whether it be journaling or, praying or whatnot. Like, I feel like you need to understand what you're going through on your own before you can, try to explain it to somebody else. And the next card I got is the full moon and eclipse, which is conclusions are within reach. And I feel like once you are open with yourself and, are honest and truthful with yourself, that the situation won't seem as hard as it looks right now, and you'll find your way through it and learn how to live with it. And the next card I got is the waning moon, which is what do you need to release. I feel like you need to release something within yourself, whether it be not having enough faith in who you are and understanding on what you're going through. So I feel like you need to release all the emotions and fear attached to the situation. And I'll leave that with you.
All right. So what I've got for you, Lisa, is number 1, we have the One of Swords, the Ace of Swords. We have the 9 of Wands. We have the King of Wands. We have the 4 of Wands. You've got a theme going. You've got a spring theme going on here. And we've got the 3 of Hearts reversed. Oh, or I'm sorry, the 3 of Swords in reverse. Okay, so here's what I'm getting here. I feel that there's a situation, you're going to be victorious. I mean, that's the Ace of Wands is, a victory card. However, I feel there's something about, we have a card dropping theme going on tonight. I feel there's something about the situation that you're being defensive about, and you don't need to. You don't need to. The King of Wands, intuitively, I'm going to go away from what this generally means. I feel that it's about doing reflection, being out in nature, thinking things through, using your intuition, and some spiritual expansion there. It's going to lead to the happy family. And I feel like there was some heartache. The key to all this is that you may need to change directions, and any past mistakes that you made, this is a time to fix them, to go forward. And before we go any farther, I'm kind of sitting here chuckling inside, Tammy, because you dropped the card. Don't ask me why, but there was a movie, I think it was called Greek Wedding or something like this, and the guy went around with Windex on everything. And when you dropped the card, I was about to say, get the Windex. Well, apparently I need Windex too. Excuse me while I pick up a card. All right. If you just came in and you want a reading, type the word me.
Now we have 4.
Okay. Let's see. Let's do 2s. I have a lot of 2s in my numerology chart. Let's go with 2.
Amy girl.
Oh, well, we may have to switch up a little bit here. You and Tammy may need to take Amy because Jack and I both know her.
If you want to go first, you want me to?
You can go first.
First card I have is transformation. So Amy girl, I believe that there's some kind of transformation going on in your life. And I see that she's got fairy wings. So I want you to call upon all the beings that you have out there, and guides, guardians, and angels, fairies, and whatever have you. Call on all their assistance, okay, just for support and to make this transition a little bit easier for you. Second card, obstacles and challenges. So I believe right now you're feeling like you're walking the plank and you're not quite sure what's going to happen, but trust in spirit. Talk to spirit often. Like I say, once again, call on your guardians and guides. I see in this picture all these little beings of light all around the person walking the plank. So maybe be a little bit more active in your spiritual awareness right now and connectivity. I see your third card is memories of love. What can I say about this? It's not usually too healthy to go back in the past and rehash things if you're looking to move on into the future. I would just ask you to maybe meditate a little bit on it, see what your clear focus forward would be, and leave the memories in the past. And I'll leave you with that.
The first card I pulled, which goes right along with what Tammy was saying, is the turn away card. For this card, I would say turn away from yesterday. You can't change what happened then. You can't fix anything that happened then. All you can do is live in the now and, be in the now. The next card I got is re-energize. I feel like you need to take time to, recharge yourself and give yourself more of that inner energy and that inner fluidity, and focus on you right now. And the next card I got is inner knowing. And I feel like with this, you know what you have to do and you know how to do it. It's just getting that confidence boost to do it and push yourself to keep going. And once you do that, I feel like you'll be more relaxed and energized and peaceful. And I'll leave that with you.
My goodness, we have somebody in here that I haven't seen in decades. Carla Hemphill, much love to you, baby. And thank you for joining us. Anybody that wants a reading, type the word me. We do have a contest going up for this lovely piece of amethyst, which has been in this case for many years. So it's got a lot of good spiritual energy. If you want to be entered, go to the YouTube channel for the Spiritual Coffee House and hit subscribe. How many we got? How many we got?
4.
4?
No,
Uh,
5 now.
Okay. Jack or Tammy, somebody pick a number. Pick a number.
3.
Number 3, she says.
Tom.
All right. You ready, Jack?
I will be in a minute. Interesting. Okay, so we got 7 of Swords. 7 of Swords is interesting, is that he's holding 5. There's 2 out there. So you got the upper hand, you got the better of the deal. You didn't get, everything, but you got 5 of the Swords. So don't be feeling too bad about whatever's going on. And you also have the World card, which is good. So the world is your oyster, so to speak. That can be a beginnings or endings. And it's generally, though, I think I like to look at it as beginnings more than endings, but so you could be walking into a new beginning, but I feel like you're a little, whatever's going on, you're apprehensive. And because you have the 9 of Swords, so something's keeping you up at night and you're worried about something. So I think I could be with this new start and this new endeavor. But I would say maybe don't worry about it quite so much. And trust in it, in the new beginning. Okay, that's all I have.
All right, Tom, how you doing, honey? Here's what I got for you. I'm going to tell you the ending is going to be good, okay? But I'm going to walk you through everything before that. So I'll tell you, it is not the time to start anything new. You've got the Fool in reverse. You've got the 6 of Cups in reverse, okay? So you may want to let go of any past hurts or any past pain and, move forward. You've also got the Knight of Cups in reverse. So, you may be feeling disappointment. Somebody may not have acted the way you expected or wanted them to. I feel that there's some temptation. Let it go. Don't get yourself involved in that. But the nice thing is you've got the 2 of Swords. So this card is about making the best decision out of 2 choices that don't particularly thrill you, but I feel you're going to make the right choice and it's going to work out well for you. Where'd Tiff go?
Ran away.
If you guys just came in, you may want to type me if you want to get a reading.
We have 4.
Okie dokie. Jack.
4.
Okay.
Jen Storts.
And let's go back to our partners. So let's do Tammy and Jack. Oh, what's going on here?
What's going on?
Ooh.
Oh, we got rid of that. I don't know. Spirit's playing, man. Spirit's having a field day. I don't know what that was or where it came from.
All righty. The first card I have for Jen. Fella's sitting in the woods with his palms up, meditating. Rest and rejuvenate is this card. It's time that you take time for yourself. I feel like you've been running yourself pretty darn thin, and it's time that you focus only on yourself. Go within, tap into your interconnectivity. There's a transformation that's coming about for you. All right. So once again, focus on what it is that you want. Put it out there to the universe. See it as if it's already happened. Believe it. And I believe that you'll receive it. Third card, obstacles and challenges. I believe that this card is in reference to the fact that you need to be real sure about exactly what you want and to move yourself in that direction without looking back, going forward. In the beginning, there's going to be some obstacles and challenges as far as this transformation, but know that it's all going to be worth it. And I'll leave you with that.
Okay, we got the Ace of Wands, Ace of Wands, Ace of Swords.
Ace ones, yeah, ace ones, ace of swords.
Well, the other two cards are wands. I had wands on the brain. Ace of Swords. So a lot of times the aces are wish granted. This can also be very clear-minded decision making. You're very clear, very discerning. If there's a decision you need to be making right now, it would be a good time to do that. You also have the Nine of Wands. The Nine of Wands is basically kind of like a last stand, like you're almost to the end. It's resilience. So I would say take heart, don't give up, keep pushing for whatever it is you're trying to get through, because you're almost there. And then you also have the Queen of Wands. And the Queen of Wands is about courage and joy and passion and determination. So again, whatever you're after, it's probably something that brings you joy or is a passion of yours. And I would say that with these cards, you don't want to give up. Don't give up. Just keep pushing at it, and have some grit and determination, and it should come to fruition. And that's what I have for you.
Okie doke. How many me's do we have? You guys, if you came in and you want a reading, type the word me. Me.
I see there's 12 people out there. Don't be shy.
Don't be shy. You heard her. How many we got? We have 4.
Yeah.
You know what? I'm going to stick with the 2s.
Who wants to give Lester a reading?
Oh, I will.
Lester.
I will. All right, big boy, here you go. You ready? You've got the Knight of Swords. Don't rush into anything. Don't make judgments and go rushing in. You have the Four of Swords, so take time. Now, what's interesting, because Lester, I use 2 decks. You've got the moon twice in this pull, okay? I feel like things are going to come out of the dark and come to light. There's going to be a burden lifted, and then you're going to be going forward with your intuition and your mediumship abilities.
He's greedy. He says he wants everyone to read him.
Oh, you know what they say, right? Poop in one hand and want in the other, and see which fills fastest.
All right, Lester. You got the 5 of coins, which means you might be feeling a little on the needy side. Maybe feeling a little left out, a little bit of insecurity. Again, push through it. You have the 9 of Wands. So, use some determination and grit. You're almost through. And put that burden down, which is probably the insecurity and the feelings that you're having right now. I would just lay that to rest and get out of your head. Put that burden down.
Drop it like a hot potato.
Like it's hot. You got 2 out of 4, Lester.
All right. How many me's do we have?
3.
All right, Tammy,
Yes.
pick a number 1 to 3, baby. 1 to 3.
1.
Do it.
Laura Pelosi.
Okay. Well, because we're short, we're doing that tonight. Wait, I just went and Jack went. So that's you two.
Okie dokie.
Artichoke.
The first card I
Okay.
pulled- oh, what?
Go ahead, Tiff.
The first card I pulled is the first quarter moon, which is your commitment is being tested. For this, I feel like you have been working really hard on something and you're not getting the recognition that you deserve for this. And, no matter what other people say, don't let that put you down and don't let that stop you from doing it. The next card I got is the waxing moon, which is the energy is gaining momentum. I feel like if you stick through it and, push through all the negativity around you and, the lack of faith that may be happening, the more you push, the easier it's going to be, like a object in motion stays in motion. So like stay in motion and don't slow down or let anything stop you. The next card I got is a full moon in Leo. And this is don't let pride get in your way. I feel like if you do it just for, the face for everyone else to see, and not do it for true and honest reasons that, your pride's gonna get in the way. I feel like you should stay true to yourself and stay, committed to doing it the right way instead of the easy way. And I'll leave that with you.
Great. The first card I have is fertility, which also makes me think that you've been putting a lot of energy into a passion of yours and that it's coming to fruition. I see that you have to focus on your heart space, do what feels right to your heart. Okay. Second card, temptation. Something's going to come forward for you that may want to pull you away from your passion of what you've been working so hard on. And it's time to just push that away and have faith in what you're doing and know that where you're going is a very good place, because the third card is material harvest. So I see that if you stay with your passion, put all the energy and heart and soul into it, push away the temptation of what may be presenting itself to you, that the material gain will come and you'll be very happy with that. It'll be a good outcome. I'll leave you with that.
Okay. This thing is just annoying the hell out of me tonight. How many do we have? How many me's?
3.
Okay. Jack, is it your turn to pick?
You're muted.
Hey, by the way, can you all hear me like this?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay, so I don't need this thing right in front of me.
No.
Can y'all still hear me?
Yep.
Okay.
What'd you say? 3?
1 through 3, yeah.
Let's do 2.
Ned.
Who?
Ned.
Okay, and who's up?
Who
Who
just
just-
went?
Okay, I know I'm up. Who else?
I just went.
Okay,
Me
so
and
it's me and you.
Tammy and
Tiff.
Tiff went.
Okay, you want to go?
We have 16 people on here and very few me's. So if you want to have a reading, put me in there. Don't be shy. Come on.
We may have some browsers.
Spirit wants to talk to you.
Okay,
All right.
Ned. Oh, are you going?
No, go ahead. Go ahead.
Okay, we got the Three of Cups. Three Cups is a celebration, a social gathering of some sort. Either you had one or you will be having one. It's usually a good get together. And then you get the Ten of Wands, which again is a burden. It should be, you should put the burden down, is what this card is about. And it's also the end of a cycle, 10's the end of a cycle. So laying the burden down and proceeding on and starting a new cycle. The new cycle may have something to do with healing, because this card is a healing card. So you may need to do some self-care, take some time out for yourself and heal from whatever that burden was. Okay? And that's what I have.
Okay, so we have, well, we have 2 6s in this spread, but we'll get to that in a minute. Well, no, we'll get to that now. That's good. That's success. Okay, so we're starting with the 6 of Pentacles, and that's generally about generosity. And I feel like you've been doing and giving a lot. And it may not have worked out well for you because they're the 7 of Wands. And I feel like you had to take a stand and put your foot down. You also have the 6 of Wands, which means you emerged victoriously. And you've got one of my favorite cards, the High Priestess. And that's about using your intuition. And to cap it all off, you've got the Sun. And it doesn't get any better than that. There's great things coming your way. Tiff?
7.
Jack, are you dancing? Tammy,
Yes.
Tammy,
What?
pick a number 1 to 7, 1 to 7, baby.
Let's do 6.
Let's do it.
6.
I think it's pronounced Kaylee. I think.
Okay. So you know what? You and Tammy.
Wow, out of the same cards tonight. Kaylee, first card I have for you, Rest and Rejuvenate. This card's coming up a lot for a lot of people, so I think everybody on here must need to hear that they need to take time for themselves. Kaylee, time to go and reflect, go within yourself, go to your heart space. Think about exactly what it is that you want. More importantly, right now, think about what you don't want, because it's time to ship it out. Second card is Truth. See the truth for what it is. I see this person is on the scale of justice and looking out to the universe. So what I'd say is, if you suspect that something isn't, someone or something is not showing you the true truth, that once again, you need to go within, ask yourself, ask spirit, ask your guides and guardians to help with the matter and bring the truth to the light. I believe after this is all over, there's going to be partnerships and alliances that are made. Okay, so you may be feeling a little bit alone right now, but know that when these things are taken care of, focusing on yourself and finding the truth and moving forward, that you're going to have a person come into your life, male or female, friend or lover, whatever, and they're going to be a real strong support for you, and that you're going to be able to move forward with a lot of ease, where right now you have a lot of questions on your mind. And I think you need to just ask your soul exactly what you want. And I'll leave you with that.
All
First card I
right.
got. First card I got is the new one. Yeah, the new one in Virgo, which is, it's a time to give rather than take. I feel like you feel the happiest and, you have the most joy when you're, serving others and not being, I don't know why I want to say this, Spirit telling me to say it, not being self-centered with things like people around you are. I feel like you get frustrated with that a lot. The second card I got is the South Node, which is don't let your past hold you back. And I feel like this is a theme for tonight. Like, we can't change what happened yesterday. We can't change what happened 10 minutes ago or even 10 seconds ago. Don't let what happened in the past affect the next minute to come. Just keep moving one step at a time and don't look back. And the third card I got is the Blue Moon, which is believe in the impossible. And for that, I feel like it's really hard for you to believe that you can do anything. Like, you limit yourself too much, and I feel like you need to start believing that anything that you could possibly think of, you can do. You are smarter and wiser and, more everything than you want to believe that you are. And nothing is impossible when you set your mind to it.
Boom. How many me's do we have? We're gonna figure out who's
6.
next. Okay, and whose turn is it to pick? I think it's mine, isn't it?
Yep.
We're
Yours
gonna
and Jay.
stick with 2.
Dawn.
Okie dokie. Jack, you gonna go first?
Shuffling. Unless you're not ready.
I'm ready. All right, baby girl, here we go. You ready? Because I love this spread for you. We've got the Hermit. That's about wisdom, as you know. And it's about, looking within. And we've also got the 8 of Pentacles. So the apprentice that's really hard at work, crafting and learning their skill. Ta-da. One of my favorite cards, the Magician. So you're manifesting away, but you have the Knight of Wands in reverse. Get rid of the insecurities and the self-doubt. Move forward, okay? Don't let it stop you. And last but not least, we've got the Empress, okay? Now, this is a vice versa deck. So if you notice, this is from behind. So I see you sitting, looking back and being happy at the choices you made. And I'm going to be sitting right there with you. All right.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay,
Jack.
Dawn.
Jack.
I'm sorry, my dog was crying and I was listening to him. Okay, so we got 4 cups. 4 cups. This is I take this card as a caution to not be dreaming so much about the Ace of Cups. That you're not taking, make sure you're paying attention to what you have. And don't take things for granted or overlook, because you could be overlooking something that's right in front of you. So I would say that that's what that card's about. The Queen of Cups. Whoop. Queen of Cups is a good card. She is, she could be somebody you know, or she could be you. A lot of times, Queen of Cups, queens can be somebody that's going to help you. They're compassionate. The Queen of Cups is compassionate and calm, and comforting. So I'd say it kind of goes with trying to stay calm and cool, go with the flow. And then I dropped the card.
Index, get the Windex.
They're flying all over the place.
And I also got the Hermit. And that's though I would go with the flow and stay calm and compassionate to yourself, and then just take some time, like Randy said, and go within. That's wisdom. you know what you need to do. And that's what I got.
Okay.
We're back up to 7.
Woo-hoo.
Okay, I think it's Tammy's turn to pick, isn't it?
Yep. 1.
Kelly,
Okay.
Ooh, all about changes. The first card I have is hope. So there's something that you're wanting that you're not feeling real hopeful about, that it's going to come to fruition. Just stay focused on it, and I see that you're going to be receiving it. Okay, there's a lot of light behind this. So it's something that is going to be in your best interest. The second card, partnerships and alliances. I believe that there's someone that's going to give you a hand up, and they're going to be supportive of anything that you want and help this thing that you're hoping about come to fruition. The final card, new beginnings. So whatever this is, it's all good, and new beginnings is like starting all over again with a clean slate. So put your warrior outfit on and go forward for what you want, and I believe that it'll be coming to you. So good luck with that.
okay, so the first card I got is relaxation. And then I got acceptance and mystery. And I want to put them all together because I feel like it's time for you to relax and not let the things that you can't change stress you out. It's time to, accept that everyone has free will, everyone can do what they want, but that doesn't have to mean that you have to be in a situation because they're doing something, or you have to suffer because somebody else is doing something. Just because something is a mystery, it may seem scary when you don't know how it's going to turn out. Don't stress too much about it, relax. And if you need to separate yourself from something because it's too overwhelming for you, then like for your self-care and whatnot, I would say do that. And, just don't be scared of the unknown. Everything happens for a reason. And in the end, I feel like it's going to turn out good for you, even though it's scary at the moment. Just relax and take it step by step. And I'll leave that with you.
All right. All right. All right. If you came in late or just came in and you want a reading, type the word me. And we do have a contest going on for this lovely piece of amethyst that has been in this cabinet behind me for years. So it's full of all kinds of spiritual energy. If you want to be entered for that, go to YouTube, to the Spiritual Coffee House, and hit subscribe. And it'll notify us that you subscribed and you'll be entered. How many me's do we have?
6.
Me. Well, Jack's busy, so I'll go and she can do oh, nope, she's back. Jack, pick a number, Jack.
1 through 6.
Hi.
Greg.
Okay. You going first?
Me?
No, the ghost of Mrs. Muir.
I love that show.
That just flew out of somewhere. I don't know where.
I forgot about it.
My time.
What's that?
That must have been before my time.
Way before.
Jack, don't make me have to jump through here and smack you with my cards.
Okay.
And
Who's
Jack.
Did you say Greg?
Yep.
Yeah.
All right. Greg, you got the full card. So you are either footloose and fancy free going off into a new adventure. And it is either a good thing or it can be a precarious thing. The choice is up to you. Hopefully it's a good thing. I believe it may be a good thing because your next card is the 10 of Cups. 10 of Cups is happy home. No, 9 of Cups. Yeah, 9 of Cups, which is still good. It's contentment. It's contentment. You just want to be careful that you're not, too content and too stuck. You end up getting stuck where you are, and you don't want to overindulge. Okay. And then we have the 6 of Cups, which is childhood, something from the past. I would say this new adventure you're off to. I'm gonna say, you may use some of your childhood connections. Maybe it's something you wanted to do when you were a child. It could be anything like that. Or it could just be that you're gonna run into, some old childhood friends too. Either way. Now my dog is barking.
Okay,
That's
are
all.
you done?
I'm done.
All right, here we go. Okay, so the first thing I have is I have the Knight of Wands. And, when I see this card, the first thing I think of is don't be a hothead. Don't rush to judgment. Don't be a hothead. Take time to think about things. And that's backed up with the 6 of Wands in reverse. So whatever it is that you're wanting to maybe rush into, there's going to be delays. There's going to be obstacles. They're for your benefit. With that being said, you've got the 9 of Pentacles in reverse. So you might be feeling a little bit lonely, a little left out. You may be feeling like things aren't just going the way you want them to. And you've also got the 3 of Wands in reverse. So that tells me be very careful of what you do. Be careful not to make mistakes, is what I should really say. Make sure your I's are dotted, your T's are crossed. If there's anything with contracts, legal stuff with that, whatever, have somebody, probably an attorney, look it over and make sure that everything is in order. Because there's competition out there that would love to, see you make a mistake. And don't give in to any kind of temptation because you've got the 7 of Cups.
We have 6.
We have 6. So it's my turn. Well, you know what number I'm picking. I'm on
Joanne.
a roll tonight. I'm sticking with it. Who?
Joanne.
All right. That would be you and Tammy.
The first card I pulled is the 3rd quarter moon, which is adjustments are required. There's something that you're going through that you need to not let it affect you as much as you may be. And, it's going to be an adjustment, and there's going to be a lot of change with this. And as uncomfortable as it is, the second card I got is the North Node, which is step out of your comfort zone. Just see where it takes you and see where this road is leading to. It may be scary or bumpy or extremely hard on the way, but once you step out of your comfort zone and you stretch yourself to a point you thought you couldn't and come back from it, you'll realize how strong and powerful you are, which comes to my 3rd card, which is the full moon in Virgo, and that's you are good enough. And I personally know you, so I'm going to say you are smart, you are important, you are beautiful, you are strong, and you are amazing. You are worth everything that will ever come to you. And, keep your head up high and your shoulders back, and don't let anyone knock you down.
Okay, that's great. Joanne, first card, accelerated motion. I feel that everything is happening, seems like all at one time. And I believe this has to do with the purple outline on this card is spiritually. So I think there's a lot of things that are coming at you all at once spiritually. And as long as you follow the light, everything's going to be fine. This one emotionally, choose wisely. Okay. I believe there's some emotional issues that are coming up where you're having some choices. It shows a little person sitting down on the end of a pier and seeing all the different ways that they can go. I also see the birds flying. So sit there and choose wisely. Think about it, meditate on it. Sorry, there's a bug flying around. And know
Get the
that
Windex.
the choices that you make are going to be freeing for you. Okay. And that you're going to be able to fly with it. Third card, financial and material changes. Okay. I believe that whatever choices that you're going to be making, of course, is also going to have to do with financial and material changes. And I think that you're going to have like 4 different roads that you can go down. And once again, it's going to be real important that you really do some soul searching and decide exactly what it is that you want. Focus on it totally and go for it. And I think everything will work out just perfectly in the end. And I'll leave you with that.
Okie dokie. How many me's do we have? Who wants a reading?
6.
We have 6. Okay. Who was the last person that picked?
You.
Me? So I think it's Tammy.
5.
Tiffany.
Okay. What do you mean? You can't have a reading? No, I'm joking. I'm joking.
The other Tiffany. Spelled a different way.
Jack?
No, I was like, what?
Jack and Randy.
Who?
I'm waiting on Jack.
All right. Here I come. And you're not. All right, Tiffany.
Hi.
You got the 7 of Cups, girl. So 7 of Cups is 7 of Cups is a little confusion. It can be a little confusion. You can be confused about what you want, where you know, what dream you want to go after, what you're chasing. It can also be a little bit of a dream state. You know, you might have your head up in the clouds a little bit. So you want to make sure you're grounded, come down out of the clouds a little bit, and balance that out. You also have the 10 of coins, which is very good. The 10 of coins, so that's abundance. So you may be coming into some money, or abundance of some type. Could be maybe one of the dreams, but like I said, you don't want to leave your head up there in the clouds too bad. And then you also are bound to something. You got the Devil card. So there's something that you feel like you're bound to, that you need to get free from. And this a lot of times can be an addiction of some sort. But it doesn't have to be. It could just be, you know, a bad habit or whatever it is, but it's something you can free yourself from. You just have to, you know, figure out what it is and how to do it. And that's what I got.
All right, Tiffany, let's go here. So we have the 1 of Cups in reverse. And you know, when that is upright, it's awesome. When it's in reverse, it's not necessarily a bad thing. But what it could have to do with is the fact that you may not feel the same way about someone or something as you used to. Okay. I feel that it's probably the case here because this card shows me that it's victorious. So the change is a good change. And then I have the King of Pentacles in reversed. And based on this spread, as well as some of the things that Jack had in her spread, I'm going to tell you, I feel like there's some temptations going on. Maybe to cut corners, things like that. Resist those temptations. you know, because the next card we have the King of Swords. So, you know, stay steadfast, be rigid in what's right. Stay on the right side of things. And I feel like you're juggling a whole lot. And it's probably a little bit overwhelming. So you may want to do a little inner reflection and see if you're feeling overwhelmed, what can you do to lessen that feeling, you know, so that you can move forward more freely. Tiffany.
First, I'd like to say that me as another Tiffany, I take that reading because everything with my life right now. Both of I'm
Oh,
sitting
if
here
it didn't resonate for her, you got her reading.
You 2 for 1.
No, she says you did real well, both of you.
We're
Thank
2 for
you,
2
thank you,
first.
thank you. How many we got, girl? How many we got?
5.
All right, whose turn is it? Jack's?
Yeah.
Oh my
1.
God, Jack, you only have 5 to choose from. It's not like you have 1 to 100 that you need to think.
Did you
Hey,
say
I try to be mindful of what I'm doing.
Tiffany,
One.
Tiffany,
One.
we got Jack to say 5.
1. 1.
Oh, 1. I thought you said 5.
I said 1.
Yeah,
Oh,
Michaela.
Let me clean my
Michaela.
ears.
Okay, Michaela. The first card I have for you, triumphant success. I believe that there's something that you've been working really hard for, and you're going to be it's the fact that you're already successful at doing it. Yeah, I see that it took a lot of hard effort. They're holding a sword, so it might have been a bit of a battle, but you're in a really good place right now. Second card just tells me that that's true. It's fulfillment of wishes. So it seems that you're manifesting things quickly right now. So go ahead and put out to the universe that which you're wishing for. Put some energy behind it. It shows a fella standing between 2 waterfalls. So, you know, water is very, very strong at moving energy. So, yeah, you might even go to the closest waterfall that you have, or in the shower even, and put out there to the universe what you wish for and use the water as something to get that moving. And then patience. Just sit back and wait. Know that it's already in the works. The universe, all the little guides and guardians are scurrying around to bring your wishes to fulfillment. And it just takes patience. Everything is in divine time, not necessarily our time. So it may take a little while for it to happen, but know that it's coming. And I'll leave you with that.
So first card I pulled is the new moon in Aries, which is it's time to take action. I'm thinking too much into it. It's time to, you know, just do it and, you know, jump. Just take a big leap and just do it. Have faith in your team and, you know, the one supporting you, and just do it. I don't feel like anyone's going to let you fall in this situation. Next card I got is the new moon in Capricorn, which is your hard work is paying off. You know, just like Tammy said, you've been, you know, pushing through and doing it and working your little butt off to get through this, and you know it's paying off, and you're going to get the reward that, you know, you were looking at the end, whether it be, you know, an emotional reward or whatnot. Like, you're doing it and keep going. The next card I got is the fixed moon, which is hold your vision. For this card I would say, like, don't let any little bump, you know, any bump in the road stop you. Like, just keep your vision there and keep the confidence to keep pushing forward, and don't ever stop. And I'll leave that with you.
All righty, all righty, all righty. How many me's do we have? If you guys want a reading, type the word me.
4,
How many people do we have watching?
17.
Look at Tammy.
17.
Look at Tammy.
17 people are watching, and we've got 4 me's. So anybody that wants a reading, type
You
me.
don't want to type me. every
Don't be
single time.
afraid. We're not going to tell you that you need to jump off any cliffs or
Are they
anything.
supposed to type me every single time?
Be afraid. I'm going to bite you.
Don't be afraid. We got good messages for you. We work with spirit energy, with the creator of all things. How could that be
Tammy's
bad?
our PR person.
I got a direct connection.
Tammy, how much do we owe you?
I'm a free
Okay.
spirit.
I love that. I love that price tag. Tiffany, I'm sorry. How many did you say we had?
We have 5 now.
Okay. Well, it's my turn, right?
Wait, let me guess. 2.
I'm sticking with it tonight.
Ugh.
Same
think
5.
I think it's Donna.
Donna.
Dauna.
Are you
Donna.
thinking Donna? Are you sure? You gonna change your mind?
I'm good.
She can't change her mind on the person's name.
She said she thinks.
Look it. Get busy.
Shoot, the cards are upside down. All right. All right, Donna. Donna.
Banana Fana. Oh,
Yo, don't be making fun of people's names now. Come on.
no, we're just happy singing.
We're raising the vibration. Shush. Okay,
I was
Donna.
correct with how to say it, by the way.
Excuse me.
I said I was correct with how to say it.
How do you say it?
Donna.
Donna.
Okay. Good for you. That's great.
Would you do your reading, please? I am gonna have to jump through here and smack you with my cards.
Oh, Donna. Girl, you got the 10 of wands. You got a burden you got to put down. It's time to put the burden down. You're at the end of the cycle. Put the thing down. Put it down. You're burdened by something that you need to let go of, okay? So you need to put that down and start a new cycle. You also got the 6 of coins. 6 of coins is good, is very good. It's also, you see, there's a little bit of balance that you need in there, maybe to kind of get a little more abundance in your life of some form. Excuse me. So, yeah, I'm trying to think. This card throws me a little bit on this deck because it's different than the other ones. And then you also have the 4 swords, which is the healing card again. I would say maybe you need to bring a little bit of balance into your life and you'll get a little more abundance. And it may be that you need to heal something around abundance, money, whatever the case may be. So you want to take a little time for yourself, do a little self-care, and, you know, chill a little bit, heal up. That's what I got.
Okay. So is it my turn to rock and roll?
It's your turn, Randy. It's your turn.
Okay. First of all,
Hey, hey,
hey, relax yourself.
hey, it's your turn.
Relax yourself.
It's your turn. It's your
Okay.
turn.
The message for Donna, please.
Thank you. Okay, Donna, we've got 2 4s, so that tells me hard work and abundance. But I am seeing the 4 of Wands in reverse. Normally, that's a happy family. In this case, intuitively, I'm going to say that there may be a little tension you have with somebody, and that's backed up with the Knight of Wands. The Knight of Wands is usually someone that's a bit of a hothead. may like to argue, but I feel like you've taken a stand. And I also feel that that is working very well for you. However, I do feel that, you may want to watch your finances a little bit. I don't think that there's anything bad happening, but you may want to watch them a little bit. But in the end, you have the Queen of Cups, but I want you to look at what she's holding. So I feel like you're going to be happy, you're going to feel well emotionally, but I also feel that financially you're going to have some flexibility.
Jack gave Donna her first reading ever.
Poor thing.
Aw.
God, you're savage.
We need confetti.
Yes, we do, for Donna, not for Jack.
No, for
Right.
Donna, yes.
Donna, congratulations.
Well, thank you for being brave enough to ask for one.
Right.
Yes.
Not
Absolutely.
like some of the other 17 people on here.
Even if it was from me first.
Let's all behave. Tiffany, how many do we have, honey?
4.
Okay, Tammy.
1.
Lori.
Okay. That's you two.
I know, Lori, so I got to pass.
Okay. Jack, you want to jump in or do you want me to?
Sure, I can do it. You want me to do it? I'll do it.
Yeah, jump
Sure.
in.
Whatever, I can do it.
She's
Well,
so
stop
enthused.
talking about it and do it.
Don't be so enthusiastic.
Her
first
name,
time I
her
told-
name should be Eeyore.
Hey, no donkey jokes. I got
Ugh.
donkey.
No donkey jokes. That's a sacred animal.
Please, not in front of my electronics.
All right, let me just say, I'm gonna check something here before I speak. Before I speak it,
Is it something I can help you with?
okay. I got it.
Okay.
I got it. All right. Where's my people? Where's my people? All right. Oh, now I lost the live feed over here. Jesus, Mary and Joseph.
Tiffany, do you want to go?
All right. So I got the Queen of Cups. Queen of Cups is very compassionate and caring. So you want to be compassionate and caring. She's also got her crap together. You also have the Knight of Swords. So I would say that you want to be, don't rush into things, kind of be discerning. Don't be impulsive. Slow it down a little bit. And when you're making decisions, don't just jump to conclusions. Kind of think about it, be mindful. And then you also have the 5 of Coins. And the 5 of Coins is, you could be feeling a little insecure about something. And out in the cold a little bit. But I think that it's probably, with having the Queen and the Knight here, I'm gonna say that this is kind of probably a figment. You're probably up in your head a little bit here, with the 5 of Coins and being insecure and feeling left out. So I would try and put that to rest and just kind of go with being mindful of what's going on around you. Go, Tiff, go.
She takes forever. Now she's rushing you.
I'm not rushing, I'm cheering.
Okay.
The first card I pulled.
Actually, Tiff, I'm going to interrupt you. I'm sorry, baby.
Mhm.
You know what? We're going to do 3 more readings before we sign off. So if anybody wants a reading, type the word me. And
We already have 3 more
also-
people on the list.
Me.
We have 3?
Yeah.
Okay, well, that's where we'll leave it. And also, we're starting a contest for this lovely piece of amethyst. I was just about to call it lavender. Don't ask me why. And it's been in this case with all my others for several years. If you want a chance to win this, go to YouTube to the Spiritual Coffee House and subscribe. And if you know other people that are interested in subscribing, if they subscribe and you sent them, let us know, and that'll enter you twice. All right, Tiff.
Okay, before I even start with the reading part, so when I was shuffling my deck, one card was upside down, like facing the other way than all the other cards. And I should have taken it as a sign that I should not have done this reading because the card was nothing is going to come out of the situation. And I've been interrupted 2 times on this reading. So I'm going to respectfully say I'm listening to spirit, okay?
Okay. So does that mean one of us needs to do the other reading?
I have 2 cards I pulled other than that one.
Okay, go ahead.
The first one is the full moon in Gemini, which is the answers you need are coming. For that, I feel like you've been waiting around for something to be. I want to say it's health wise. I feel like you've been waiting around for like an answer about something that's been going on with your body, and I don't feel like they're reaching out as fast as you would like. And the next card I got is the new moon in Gemini, which is communication is the key. So I feel like for you to get the answers that you want, so you're not sitting around and being anxious about it, I would say reach out and see. And I would still use the nothing will come out of the situation card with that, because like I feel like it's not what you think it is. I feel like you're scared now, but in the end you're just gonna be like, I was really scared for nothing.
Okay, so you said we had 3, right?
We have 4. I think Shivani, we have 4.
Okay,
She-
we'll do
She
those
just said
4.
hi.
Yeah. Oh,
Okay,
no,
we'll
I have a me down there.
Okay, we'll do those 4 and then we're signing off because I think we've already gone over our normal time. Okay, who's first on the Mies?
Fee.
Okay. Tammy, you want to do that?
Sure. See, the first card I have for you is Shadow, and it shows the same fellow facing himself both in the light and in the dark. So I believe that there's a balance that needs to be struck here. Maybe you've either been too much in the dark and you need to come into the light a little bit more, or vice versa. If you're in the light and you just need to slow down a little bit, the light is very energizing, and a lot of times we have to find that happy medium in our lives. So whichever way it is, find the middle ground. Okay, that's where you're going to be most comfortable. Second card, discontent and boredom. All right, your life may be just seeming like it's routine and just going day after day doing the same thing over and over and over again. And it's time that you turn your back on the discontent and the boredom and find something that you're more passionate about and put more effort into that. Focusing on yourself mostly. Okay. Forget about all the needs that everybody else needs right now. Focus on the things that you need to get out of this discontent and the boredom. Because I believe with the third card, conflict and defeat, okay, that this same situation where you just feel that everything's routine and that you're not moving and growing and evolving, and you're having a lot of conflict and defeat about that because Spirit's trying to move you out of that zone and trying to get you to get onto the path of where you should be going at this moment. And I feel like you're spinning your wheels, like you, instead of going up the stairs to the higher ground, you're falling back down into the same old path. So I'm going to leave you with that and give it your all. you got to put some energy and some enthusiasm behind things that you want in your life and not worry about what everybody else wants from you right now. Thank you.
All right, Fee baby. First of all, thank you because I know it's late in the UK, and I always love it when you come in. So the first thing I'm going to tell you is I've got the 8 of Cups in reverse. So I'm feeling like you're not sure of your direction right now, but I've also got the Wheel. So I want you to make sure that you stay on the right side of karma because I feel like there's some temptations about. We've got the Devil card, but I feel like you're going to find your way and you're going to take charge of it, and you've got the 9 of Cups. So that's about, you know, your goals happening. That's about celebration. And thank you again, baby, because I know you're up late and you probably are working tomorrow. Tiff, who's number 2?
Terry,
Okay. Somebody?
Okay, I'm ready.
Anybody?
I'm going. So we got world card. I got all kinds of things popping up here on my screen. Okay, so we got the world card, which is a new beginning or an ending, or it's fulfillment and harmony and all kinds of good things. So that you have that. You also have the Knight of Cups. The Knight of Cups, it could be romantic. The Knight of Cups tends to be a little emotional and romantic and creative, and so I don't know if that's you or somebody that you might be going to meet or somebody that you already know. Either way, you do seem to have a choice coming up. You got the 2 of Coins. So, and that to me means that you have a choice to make. So if, I don't know, it may be whether or not you need to move forward with this Knight. So I would say you're in a pretty good place. You're happy and fulfilled. So you're in a good headspace to make this decision at least. And that's what I have.
All right.
first card I pulled is Dive Deep. This card, I feel like you need to dive deep within yourself to find yourself. Find yourself in a way that, you know, you don't always make time for. And once you do that, I feel like you're going to find the light inside of you that's going to bring back the hope and faith and love in you. Hope, faith, and love within yourself, rather than looking at other people's recognition for you. I feel like it's time for you to do it for yourself, and you know, be able to love yourself without having to have somebody else there with you. I feel like there's been majority of the time where you feel like you always need somebody else to give you the confidence, and right now it's time for you to give yourself that confidence. And I'll leave that with you.
Okie dokie. Who's the next one?
Amanda.
Okay.
Amanda, the first card I have for you is Harmony. I feel that everything is harmonious right now for you. It shows a partnership between a man and a woman, and a lot of light behind that. So I think there's harmony right now in your relationship, which is a good thing. Second card, partnerships and alliances. that there's great support there for you for whatever you decide that you want to do. I think this would be something about going after a passion that you have, that your partner will completely support you on the idea of what you wish to go for. Third card, memories of love. You may be feeling a little bit melancholy, maybe about someone, someone in your past. For some reason, this person is popping back into your mind for some reason. And I think that it's time that you just focus on the here and now and where you want to go. Wishing things had been different in the past isn't going to help what's right here and right now. We can't change the past, so we need to move forward, always moving forward. That's what our life is about. And I believe that if you focus on the light that you hold before you, that everything is going to work out in your highest and best interest. I'll leave you with that.
Okay, and I have a really interesting spread here. I'm sorry, what was the name, Amanda? Okay, perfect. So Amanda, the first thing I'm seeing is I'm seeing the 3 of Wands here. And that's about, you know, your accomplishments, looking over them, having pride. But I feel with the Magician in reverse, I feel that you have potential that you haven't tapped into yet. The interesting thing here is that you have multiple 3s in the spread. And that usually means that there's something or someone that's a bit deceptive around you. I say it's interesting because the next thing I see is the Hangman. And if you look at this card, you'll see that he's hanging, his hands are tied behind his back. That kind of furthers that feeling for me. What makes it even more come forward for me is that you have the 9 of Swords in reverse. And that's usually about a hard time, you know, that was painful. You were losing sleep over, but the worst of it is past. So I do feel you're coming out of that. Now, the last card, and this is the one that I'm extremely happy about, you have the 3 of Pentacles. And that's about accomplishments and recognition. So I feel that you are absolutely on the right path and that going forward, everything is going to fall right into place for you. As long as you keep your nose, you know, to the grindstone and your eye on the prize. And I think we have one more and that's it tonight, right? If you guys want a chance to win this piece of amethyst, go to YouTube.
Thank you.
Thank you.
To the Spiritual Coffee House and subscribe, and you'll be entered. Okay, who's the last one for the night?
Shivani.
Okay, look at how many cards I've gone through tonight.
Mhm.
All right, you guys are up.
First card I pulled is the Full Moon in Taurus, which is your dreams need a practical plan. I feel like there's been something that you've been wanting to do, but you don't feel like it's something that is. I'm gonna think too much on this because it's not something that you think you could do right now, and you know you're not taking the time to just do it. You're thinking too far ahead instead of just living in here now. Next card I got is a new moon, which is a new start is coming. I feel like once you can make that jump and make that leap, it's going to open up a new horizon for you, and you're gonna be able to be more spontaneous and fun with things instead of sticking to such a tight schedule that doesn't allow for a lot of exciting things to happen. The third card I got is a third quarter moon, which is adjustments are required. With this change, I feel like it's going to be scary and scary and new with a sense of, is this too much for me right now? It's going to take a little bit for you to get used to it, but once you can do that, you're going to see yourself smiling more and being more happy with everything, and just enjoying everything that's going on instead of dreading waking up in the morning. And I'll leave that with you.
Okay, we got the Justice card, the Moon card, and the Ace of Coins. So I kind of feel like maybe the Justice card, I feel like maybe you might be more fair-minded, pretty balanced. You know, you expect people to do the right thing, that kind of thing. And I think what you need to do is kind of shift out of that and then into a little bit more of your intuition. You may be feeling confused. The moon can be mysterious, it can be confusion, it can be intuition, it can be spiritual. It can be a lot of things, but I feel like maybe you need to shift into more of your spiritual side, your intuition side. And what will happen when you do that is an opportunity will present itself for prosperity, for abundance, and you'll be able to take advantage of that. That's what I got.
All right, and that's our last one, right? Woo! This was a good night. Did you guys have a good time?
I'm thirsty.
We did more work than we normally do. I like it.
21
like it.
people.
Did we?
Yep.
Boom, shakalaka, boom, 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 boom.
Just the little old four of us.
Mhm.
Yeah, but it
Yeah,
was
it's just the
fun.
little four of us. That's right.
Yeah, it was good. It was good. So, you know, we do this every week, guys. If you want, you're more than welcome to join us next week. And hopefully, you know, the rest of the crew will be healed by then and they'll be back. Maybe Jack will behave herself next. You know, there's never any guarantee on that. Jack, would you like to do your job, Jack?
Good night, happy, good people. Have a good weekend.
Tiff, you want to say good night?
Good night, everybody.
Good night, y'all, and may your week be as amazing as you. We hope to see you all next week.